'cause I'm a fool for your love.
Okay, so to start off with this look, I did already apply my foundation. I used the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in 118 light medium. I just kind of wanted to get that over with before filming, just to not make this video an hour long. But anyways, now I'm going in with the Dose of Colors concealer, which, as you guys know, I love this concealer. It is amazing, and I was using shade 10 there. And I'm just going to blend that in. I did highlight my face and underneath my eyes. This concealer is so blendable and so nice. Oh, and I also do want to mention that I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. That is a great primer for brides. It keeps you nice and matte, but not too matte. It does moisturize, but also control oil. So it's kind of the best of both worlds, and it's drugstore, so you can't really beat that. But I'm just going to blend that in with my e.l.f. sponge, which I love that sponge. There's that one, and then there's the dark pink one that I love, but they're both really, really good. Now I'm going in with this MAC Contour Kit. This is a cream contouring palette, which I saw another artist using this a long time ago on another video. She's based in Australia, but I could not find it for the life of me on MAC.com. I guess maybe it was only available in Australia or other countries. It just wasn't available in the US. And then I just saw it on MAC the other day and I decided to buy it. I really do like it. It's a nice lightweight cream contouring product. It's not really heavy and it blends really nicely. And you have pretty much all the shades you would need. And it's nice and small and compact. So I really liked the way that looked. And I mentioned this in my last bridal video, but I do like to cream contour as well as powder contour, especially for days that you're going to be wearing your makeup for a long time, and obviously for bridal makeup, you will. Then I went in with this Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder in Light, and this was my first time ever using this powder, and I have to say, I love it. It's really, really nice. It has a very, very slight sheen to it, so it's more of like, it gives you a little bit of a glow, but honestly not much at all. And even though I'm oily, my makeup still looked amazing by the end of the day. So I really like this powder. And then I went in with the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC25 to set the rest of my face. And now I'm going to bronze with the Butter Bronzer. This is a great drugstore bronzer. It's super creamy, super blendable, and pigmented, and it smells like the beach. Like, it just smells like super, super tropical, and I just love it. So I'm just bronzing the perimeter of my face, the tip of my nose, and kind of contouring at the same time. So now I'm just wiping away that powder, and I actually was really impressed with the way it looked. My skin looked super smooth and matte, but not like too matte, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going in with this MAC Extra Dimensional Blush, I believe it is, and it's called Hush Tone. It's just a really nice, like, bronzy shade. I really, really like it. It's the first time I ever used it. And then I'm going in with MAC Oh Darling Highlighter, just to add some glow to my face. Personally, I love a little highlight. Sometimes, I don't know, I was debating if I shouldn't use it because this is an all matte look, but that's pretty much the only area that I had any shimmer was my highlight, and I actually think it looks really pretty. So now moving on to my eyes, I'm just using the Plouise Rumor 1 and Rumor 3 base, and I'm just applying that with a mini sponge just to make sure that I'm absorbing any extra product that I don't need on my eye. And then I'm going in with the Makeup with Jaw Be Perfect Cosmetics Clientele palette, and I'm just taking that light brown shade and just working that into my crease. Now I'm going to take the color Dirty Tan, which is a deeper version of the first color we used, and I'm just going to deepen up my crease. And yeah, just start adding some depth to the eye. I love these eyeshadows. I love this palette in general. It's a really great palette. If you are a makeup artist, I definitely can recommend adding this palette to your kit because it honestly has all the shades you would need to create a full look. You can create more natural looks with it or more dramatic looks. It's just a great overall palette, so I definitely recommend it. And now I'm going to take the color Brownie and just apply that in the outer corner to, again, deepen up the eye look. Now I'm taking the base Blank Canvas by Plouise and Mama Mitchell. And yeah, I'm just applying that all over my crease and kind of doing a cut crease with it halfway. And this is going to be my base for the matte shadows. If you're going to be using matte shadows, I definitely recommend having a pretty bright and tacky base so the eyeshadows really stick. I'm taking this white shadow from Cosette Beauty. The reason why I like this white is it's not a super opaque white. It's actually more on the sheer side. You could use a really opaque white, but I think for this look, it's actually prettier to use something a little bit more sheer, if that makes sense. And then I'm taking the cream shade, again, from Cosette Beauty, but you can use any matte shadows you want. There's shadows by MAC, there's shadows by Morphe, whatever matte cream shades you want to use works fine. And I also went in with the browns just to kind of blend it into the lighter shades, just so it wasn't like a harsh line. You kind of all want it to flow. And then I'm taking the white and applying that on the inner corner just to add some brightness. And now I'm taking the NYX Liquid Liner and I'm going to create a wing with this liner. Okay, so before I go ahead and smoke out the liner, I'm actually going to apply a little bit more translucent powder just to catch any fallout from the darker colors. And then I'm taking the darker browns and a little bit of the black from the palette, and I'm going to apply that along the liner to, again, just smoke it out and make it more of like a smoky liner rather than a very precise black line. You don't have to do this part, but I personally just like the way it makes my eyes look. I just feel like it makes them look a little bit more almond shaped. And then I'm going to dust away that powder and start on the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to be using Costa Riche liner by MAC. It's just a brown. You could use black, you could use brown, you could use nude, whatever you're comfortable with, but I actually like the brown on my eyes because it makes them look more hazel. And yeah, I'm just blending that out with the color Brownie, and then I'm going to apply some mascara before I apply lashes. For lips, I'm going in with the Morphe lip liner in Toastie, and I'm just going to slightly overline my lips with this. I love this lip liner if I'm going to be using any kind of darker nude or darker pink. I just feel like it's a very pretty color and it's pretty versatile. So yeah, I'm just applying that lip liner, and then I am going to pop on my lashes because the glue is starting to dry. I'm just using lashes by AliExpress. They're actually the same lashes that I used in my last video. And yeah, I'm just going to apply Dose of Colors Stone Velvet Matte. So it's not the Stone Liquid lipstick, it's the Velvet Matte version. They came out with like a little set. And I absolutely love this color. It's one of my favorite colors for brides and bridesmaids. It's just beautiful. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!